Dear respected board members, we have entrusted you to protect our children physically, emotionally, and morally from the evils that threaten us. This is another attempt to confuse our children and make a mockery of Dearborn while destroying the family structure. There are other districts that have fallen prey to this filthy material, breaking the barriers that protect the most vulnerable. The issue here is not a religious one, nor is it an attack against the LGBTQ community. It is an issue of age appropriateness. It is an issue of sexually explicit, obscene, and lewd content. Many of us here don't care what your sexual preference is, nor do we want to argue about gender identities or if men can get pregnant. What concerns us is that your personal beliefs do not poison our beliefs, our religious duties, or the biological facts. When the schools decided to take God out of the classroom, it was to protect children from being indoctrinated. The same applies here. When you try to please everyone, that simply means you stand for nothing. Coming up with an opt-out of books program is not a solution. Taking out the garbage is. When our children are under your watch, it is your duty to protect them from erotica or overly provocative words or graphic porn. We are not talking about public libraries, nor do we agree with censorship. This is not a platform to segregate us based on political affiliation, nor is it a platform to advance political careers, be it school board, city council, or mayoral. We do not care about the ones that try to vilify us in the papers and media, in the media outlets, and history will remember us in a positive way. We will not tolerate many of you that make this about political affiliations to get caught up in your backyard brawls, pitting us against each other while you quietly ignore the facts and endanger our children. My affiliation and responsibility is to protect my children and all children from falling prey to the traps of the creeps and pedophiles in this world. This is as black and white as it gets. This determines who will turn their backs on children. Our voices will be heard, and this will continue to escalate until our concerns do not fall on deaf ears. We will remember who abandoned us and who stood with truth and dignity. Every one of you will be held liable in the court of...
Thank you for your comments.